And hello, everybody. Congratulations on taking the first step towards learning to be creative. This is exciting for me because it took me so long to learn all of this, and it's really a simple couple steps. But in reality, the things that prevent it from working are the things that I decided to go out and discover on my own, because no one else teaches that for some reason. And I'm excited to teach you this and save you months and months of work. You could do this in 30 to 60 days, depending on who you are and your commitment to this. Okay, so as I said in the original intro, creative thinking is the foundation of success. And to be honest with you, almost all success comes from ideas. Stop and think about that. And when you can create ideas, you can solve pretty much any problem. I truly believe this course is for everyone, and it doesn't matter what you do for a living or a hobby or even your lifestyle. Creating ideas is a life skill, a very, very important one also. But for me, it's now becoming, and this is 8 months since I started this journey, that now it's becoming a lifestyle. And you'll learn more as we go along here as to why that is. All I can tell you is that my life has changed 180 degrees. I am succeeding at things that I never even dreamed. I never knew anything about to start with, but I never dreamed that I would have any kind of success at 63 years old. So if you're younger than me, and most of you probably are, I want you to know that you can do this and change your entire life. That's no lie. First, let me start out with introducing myself and tell you a small little bit about me. My name is Russ Young, and I was in the same place you are really not that long ago. I found this one business I want to get involved in so badly, publishing, which I am involved in now. And I have a lot of hobbies that I picked up in my later years that are hobbies that, like this business, required creative thinking. My only problem was I couldn't come up with an idea if you had a gun to my head, and that's no lie. Even for my hobbies, I couldn't come up with an idea. Everything I did, whether it was art or carvings or whatever I was doing, I was copying off other people. And when I would make changes to them, thinking I was being a little creative, I would destroy them. And I threw most of 99.9% of the stuff I did, I threw away. And some of the stuff I had months and months of time invested in. So I'll tell you what scared me about this whole idea of learning to be creative. I didn't think, number one, that I could learn it, and number two, I kept hearing all these and reading also all these successful writers and artists and product creators out there, and they all kept saying the same thing. You need your own product, you need your own ideas, and you need to be different from everybody to succeed. And I thought, how could that possibly, how am I going to be different than everybody else? There's so many people, there's no way to be different. But that's not true. When you learn to be creative, you automatically, for some reason, learn to be different. And that was the greatest part of me getting, to learn this. The other thing is that you have to be relevant today, or you're going to drown in the pool of followers of which I was part of also, So how I started this was, I started out by interviewing and asking questions to anyone that seemed to be getting ahead. I wrote to people on the internet. I got an answer maybe out of 1 out of 50 people I wrote to. I tried reaching people through Skype. I mean, you name it, I tried it. I want to learn how to do this. And little by little, I started to put this process together, because what I was reading and researching, well, I was doing and trying, but it wasn't working. And I just figured, well, that's my destiny or whatever. I'm just not going to learn this. But I finally did figure it out, that it is a learned process, and that it's not just because someone was born or blessed, gifted like that. In fact, I find out that that's not even true anymore. People learn these things, how to be creative, from their mother and their father and people they hang around with at a young age. And it's not something that, people aren't just born, and unless you're an Albert Einstein or something, you're not blessed like that. 1 in a trillion maybe, or maybe 1 in a billion, let's put it that way. And I'll be honest with you, Don't be worried. You don't need a ton of creativity or very vivid imagination right now. The only thing you need, and you'll learn that here, is you'll learn how to become observant and to listen and pay attention to the world around you and see the things that actually matter. Because a lot of times we don't see those things. And you're going to learn how to see things differently than you see them now. I'll tell you the truth. Now that I have this power, as I call it, I'm amazed that so many other people out there don't see it. Because it's so simple, really. But of course, I never saw it. And hindsight is 20/20. So obviously it's easy to call the shots after somebody else has, succeeded at something. But in the next video, I'm going to tell you what you're going to learn in this course. And that'll be real short and sweet, just like everything else we're going to do here. So I'll see you in the next video.